Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Activities for People Living at Home with Dementia. We are so proud to offer this series. We have funding from the Area Agency on Aging and the United Way of Tarrant County. These programs are recorded and are made available for viewing through a YouTube channel for future use. If you haven't gone on YouTube and looked at some of these again, it's still fun to rewatch. I am Martha Brown, your host for today's activities. And today I am bringing you a Jeopardy game.
Yay.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yay, good. I'm glad you're excited. Let's just crank this one up, right? Ooh, where did I go? Okay, little people, big people. Come on, Martha. We're going to have 4 teams. Phil and Paulette, would you like to be team 1?
Sure. Team
Certainly.
1. We don't know what we're going to do.
Oh, you're going to play Jeopardy and it's going to be fun. Yetta and Hans, would you please be team 2?
Sure.
Okay. Steve and Nancy, can you combine together to be team 3?
Yes.
Y'all work together that way? Okay.
Yep.
Since 2 brains, everybody else has a team of 2. Yep. And Don and Myra, would you be team 4?
I guess.
No. Oh,
okay.
How about 3.5?
3.5? No.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Considering the configuration of the Jeopardy games.
What about configuration?
It's just statistical or difficult to play from a team 4 perspective.
Yeah.
Is it?
It is.
Statistically.
How come?
Because we have 6 columns that go across the top.
5
columns go across the top. And usually by the time then the game comes around, position 4 gets fewer questions. So
yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah, but we were team 4 last time.
I know. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that it's interesting.
It's the engineering mind.
It's my engineering mind talking. So forgive me.
Yes, it is the engineering mind.
Continue. I'm sorry to disrupt you.
What determines who gets what position?
Martha's pen.
Martha's pen?
Yeah.
It's your decision, huh?
Yep.
Well, yeah, I try to make it even for everybody.
What you could do next time, Martha.
We're fine. We're fine.
What you could do next time is put pieces of paper on slips of paper, names of paper, put it in something, shake it all up, and then pull it out.
And draw it out.
I can do that.
And that would give it a random to it. It's kind of like bingo.
Or you can just assign us and say you put it in
pull
the
out your
paper.
bingo thing. It's the same thing.
I don't know why.
Yeah. You can always use a random number generator and just
I had to do that in college.
Or we could just withhold the prize money from the person that gets extra questions.
Why is that now there?
What prize money?
Yeah, we're going to give the prize money. I tell you what, my bird is making. Hey, get out of there. Thank you.
Why is that on here?
What?
We have something in the middle of our screen that says English emoji or Deutsch.
And
I can't get rid of it. Huh?
Does that have a cancel button on it?
I know. There's not. That is just absolutely weird.
Can you just log off and then come back in again?
It just happened to come out.
Okay, we'll do that quickly, okay?
Go ahead,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We want you happy.
Oh, we need to get rid of this here then. Let me just see. Leave. It's not really working. It won't let me leave.
Oh, really?
Okay, so what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to restart Hans's iPad.
Yeah,
That's the only way you're going to clear it out.
To leave. So I double click then and get out of it or what?
No, you're going to have to hold the power button down.
Oh, shoot. Do we really?
I know. I'm sorry.
We're going to figure this out, and it's okay.
We will.
Take as long as you need.
It's not really hands. What are we? I used to have my own computer specialist here, but
Yes, isn't that something? We do get used to our own little computer.
That's right.
If you ever hear Gail talking about her computer, she and her husband are the funniest couple. Gail, if you're listening to this, you'll know what I'm going to say. She says that she likes to leave everything open at the bottom with all of the little icons so she can just click it and be there. Yeah. And she said when her husband tries to touch her computer, he wants to close everything down so it looks nice and clean.
Yeah.
Same thing in our family. My wife has tons of tabs open up on top.
Yes.
And I want to clean everything out.
Yes.
It's kind of the way I've worked, and anyway, that's life.
It reminds me of when my husband was alive and we had to fight over the air conditioner. Does that sound like anybody's house besides mine?
Myra's always correct in these things.
Of course, happy wife, happy life.
I tell you,
our air conditioner's already run this morning.
Mine is too.
Did I tell you about the church I pastored one time?
Tell us, Steve.
Where people were fighting over the air conditioning controls.
No. What happened?
So we put in a dummy control. And everybody could just go and do what they wanted. It didn't make any difference, but they could at least turn it.
Yeah.
It didn't cause problems with the system.
Yeah.
It was just a dummy control that they could move up and down, up and down, up and down. And everyone's fine.
And they never figured that out?
Never figured it out. They were fine. Oh, I turned it up. Oh, I'm warm now.
Okay. Now
turn it down. I'm cold now. So it's a lot of it psychological. Anyway.
Can you all see the blue screen?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Yetta, can you see the blue screen?
We can see the blue screen, yes.
Okay. Well, all righty. Team 1, Phil and Paulette. The title for the day is Mostly 60s. There you go. Mostly 60s.
Oh, good.
Martha, I'm seeing 5 columns. Is there only 5 columns?
Yes.
Mine start with music and women.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Music and women, then change, then television, then books, etc., and then inventions.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's mostly 60s.
Oh, that's what you mean, mostly 60s.
Mostly
okay.
60s.
Oh, shoot.
I think I've got an 80 in there, but 60s was before y'all came here, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was my early childhood.
Ooh, childhood. Well, you have a 50% chance of winning.
That's right.
Hey, Martha.
Yeah.
Can you go back and change the screen back to where you can see the first column?
The things are kind of a little spread out.
Yeah.
That one?
That one,
That's
yes.
better, yeah.
Yeah, that's better.
Can you see this last screen, the whole thing?
Yes.
Oh, inventions. Okay. Gotcha.
I moved my pictures off to the side.
Yes.
So I can see it. Yeah.
Cute little people. Okay. Phil and Paulette, team 1, where would you like to start?
Do you have a category you like, Paulette?
So we've got music, women, change, television, books, etc., and inventions. Those are the categories, right?
Yes, ma'am. And it's mostly 60s.
Well, I don't have a preference. Do you? I don't care.
Let's try music and women for 500.
Music and women for 500, team 1, Phil and Paulette.
All right.
The Supreme Court Justice, first female in 1981, was this woman. Was it Ruth Bader Ginsburg or Sandra Day O'Connor, team 1?
Sandra Day O'Connor.
Got it.
I'm keeping track of which ones are not in the 60s.
You got it.
What was that?
I'm keeping track of which ones were not in the 60s.
That was the one that was in the 80s, she said.
Yeah.
First one
Yes.
in 1980.
Yes. Well, okay. Team 1 gets 500 points. And then
Yay!
continue to the next people.
Which one would you like?
Team 2, Hans and Jetta.
Inventions, 500.
Inventions.
Inventions for 500. Team 2,
Yeah.
Hans and Jetta. The first barcode scanner was used by this company. Was it General Motors or Safeway? Team 2.
Well, I would say Safeway.
Why
Why would General Motors use scanners?
Is Hans with you on this?
I don't know.
It's just
I'm uncertain.
He's uncertain.
He's uncertain.
You ready for me to open?
Safeway, yes.
Okay. What is General Motors?
They use it as part of their material tracking system.
Yeah, inventory.
Inventory.
Yeah, it was actually, it was used for engine types. If it was a standard or an automatic and what size the engine was, so that they wouldn't put the wrong engine in the wrong car. Can you believe that? I thought that was really strange. Hans and Jetta, if I hadn't known this, I would have missed it too. I would have missed it too. Steve and Nancy, team 3, where would you like to go?
Okay, Nancy, what would you like?
I'll let you choose, Steve.
Oh.
We'll swap back and forth. Steve, you start.
Let's do change for 500. Let's just see what happens.
Change for 500, team 3. German-born American physicist was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize in America. Her name was Maria Geppert-Mayer. She was the second worldwide behind this woman. Was the first woman Chien Wu or Marie Curie?
I'm going to say Marie Curie. Marie Curie.
Curie. Q.
What do you think, Nancy?
That's who I choose, Marie.
Okay.
Okay. Who was Marie Curie? Yes. Team 3 will get some points there. Oh, come on, Martha. Come on, get some points. I'm having trouble getting points here.
Oh, my word.
There. Okay.
Oh, you got it.
Can't not do those points. Okie dokie. Team 4, Don and Myra.
Yeah. We're going to go television for 500, please.
Television for 500. TV show That Girl, about a modern working woman, starred this woman. Was it Mary Tyler Moore or Marlo Thomas? Team 4.
Who was Marlo Thomas?
Oh, Thomas. Yep.
Who is Marlo Thomas? Team 4. You got yourself. Doesn't make any sense to you, does it, Jetta?
No, not at all.
I'm glad we put the answers down, so at least you have a 50% chance.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. Okie dokie. Team 1, Phil and Paulette.
Uh-oh.
So we'll take books, etc. for 500.
Books, etc. for 500, team 1.
Oh, my word.
A book about the racist deep South of the 30s and 40s. Quote, I know why the caged bird sings, unquote. This author is a woman. Is it Maya Angelou or Maureen Hughes, team 1?
It was Maya Angelou.
It was Maya Angelou, team 1.
All right, Hilton.
All right, team 1 makes some points. Good for you. Team 2, Hans and Jetta, where would you like to go?
Oh, Hans wants invention again for 400. We did so well before.
You did. You had a 50% chance.
I let you answer, Hans.
Yes, inventions for team 2. Invention in the 60s that made phone calls easier. Was it increased number of phone booths or touch tone pads, Hans and Jetta?
In the 60s?
I don't know. In the 60s? I mean, they are, I would say touchstone, but with before, you know, you have the increased number of phone booths. I don't know.
Not really.
Come on, Jetta, I bet you had one of those pretty pink princess phones.
I did not. No, we didn't have any phone. We had one phone in the house.
They did not have one, Philip.
Which one, Hans?
Touch tone pads.
Touch tone pads.
Go, Hans.
Yep,
what are touch tone pads? Team 2.
Good, Hans.
Yes.
Good job.
Excellent. You're on the board. Team 3, Steve and Nancy. Where to?
Okay, Nancy. What do you want?
Nancy, your turn.
Television 400.
Okay. Television for 400, team 3. Donald Duck had no children. His nephews were named this: Harry, Danny, and Larry, or Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Team 3.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
What do you think?
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
That's correct.
Huey,
That's
Dewey,
an
and Louie.
easy
Yes,
one.
that's correct. Team
Harry,
3.
Danny, and Larry.
We do our best to entertain, don't we,
Yes.
Myra?
Uh-huh.
Okie dokie. Team 4, Don and Myra, where would you like to go? Let go, baby. Let go, Mama.
No.
No, let go, Mama.
What do you think, Myra? Music and women a change?
By the way, there are some double jeopardies in here, just in case
Okay.
you're
Let's
worried.
go change for 400.
Change for 400, Team 4. Double jeopardy.
Hey!
Equal pay was a dream in the 60s for women. Women made only this percent of what men were paid. Was it 75% or 60%, Team 4?
We're gonna go with 60%.
Yeah.
Myra, you agree with that?
Sure.
You're correct. It was 60%.
Women are still
Team
screwed.
4.
Got it too.
Yeah.
All right. That's pretty sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what got me started on the 60s. I really hadn't intended to make it all about the 60s, but I started thinking about women's suffrage.
Remember, they have a double jeopardy, so they get
Double jeopardy.
points.
We need more
Oh,
points.
that's right. Team 4.
Get double points.
Thank
Don't want
you.
to cheat them. There
Don't
we go.
want to cheat them. No, no, we don't. Thank you very
Thank you,
much,
Steve.
Gives them the advantage of
Complaining
team
about their
4.
positioning now, Don.
Yeah, well, that was chance. You know, how many, this is, I can't remember the last time we had a double jeopardy.
See,
So-
Team 4 is leading. Look at that, Don.
Yeah, well.
Woo! You're slaying us all.
Thank goodness for double jeopardy.
That's right. Okie dokie. I've lost count. Phil and Paulette, is that next?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do books, etc. for 400.
Books, etc. for 400, Team 1. This book by Betty Friedan ignited the women's movement in 1963. It was called this: either Women Who Dare or The Feminist Mystique.
I believe it was The Feminine Mystique.
And does Paulette go along with you?
I don't know the answer, so he
So
probably.
we're going with that.
Yep.
Feminine
Yeah.
Mystique.
It is. Yep.
Team 1. Woohoo! Team 1 gets the points there.
All right.
Okie dokie, Team 2, Jetta and Hans. Let's kill it.
Guess we'll do music.
Music and women for
huh?
400, Team 2. Feminists protested this event and labeled it as sexist in 1968. Was the event the Academy Awards or the Miss America contest, Team 2?
Well, right off the head of, I would say Miss America contest.
And you are right. It is the Miss America contest, Team 2. Get
There
some
you go.
points there. Good for you. Good for you. Okie dokie. Team 3, Steve and Nancy. I believe, Steve, it's your turn to choose.
Okay, Nancy, let's take inventions for 300.
And Nancy says, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Invention in the 60s that made soda more accessible. Was it the 12-ounce aluminum can or pull tab tops? Team 3.
I have a guess, Nancy. What do you have?
I don't know.
I think it's the pull tab.
And Nancy goes along with that.
I'll go along with that.
And you are right. What are pull tab tops? Isn't that interesting?
Because they already had aluminum cans, but you had to have a can opener.
Yeah.
That's
open it.
right.
Yeah, that's right.
I remember using a church key on sodas in the 60s. Yes.
Don't forget our points. We're moving around here.
Sorry.
That's all right. I keep you on track.
Yes. Steve.
When I was a newlywed, we filled our refrigerator with diet soda and TV dinners. And I remember having to have a church key, and we bought off-brand diet sodas because they were cheaper, and it was called Snowy Peak. I'm sure they don't make them anymore.
Shasta used to be the cheapest.
Shasta.
They're not cheap anymore.
They are not. No,
Fast is not cheap. No.
that's right.
So where did you grow up?
I was married and lived in Arlington when all of that happened. And then I went to East Texas.
Oh, really?
Don and Myra, team 4. Yes, Phil?
Did any of you collect your pull tabs and hook them together in strings and use them to decorate your Christmas
tree?
No,
No.
I've heard of that, but no, we do not do that.
Yeah.
Where did you do it?
That and popcorn. When you're poor, you do a lot of things. Don and Myra, team 4. Where would you like to go?
Television for 300, please.
Television for 300, team 4. The Andy Griffith Show was set in Mayberry. Andy's job was this. Was he the general store owner or the sheriff? Team 4.
The sheriff.
Yeah, I think so.
And Myra nods. So let's see. He was the sheriff, team 4.
I would have known.
Yeah.
You would have known that one, Hans?
That one we would have known, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. All you gotta do is watch reruns.
That's right.
We'll never do the 60s again. I apologize to the Mara.
Oh, don't worry.
No, that's fine.
It's fun. It's fun.
We know some of them.
Yes, you do. Let's see. I'm lost again. Was that Phil and Paulette that we just went through?
No, that was
Don and
Dawn.
Myra.
Don and Myra, I'm so
So
sorry.
it's Phil and Paulette's turn.
We're gonna go
Let's
music.
turn.
My bird is distracting me
We're
today.
gonna go music. We're
Don
gonna
and
go with
Myra.
the music.
Okay. Now, Phil and Paulette. I'm sorry. What did you say, Paulette?
We chose music.
Oh, Phil and Paulette choose music and women for 300. Is that right?
Yes,
That is correct.
Okie dokie. Elvis Presley returned from an army stint in Germany in this year. Was it 1960 or 1962, team 1?
Dang it.
So you're the Elvis fan.
Well, yeah, there's only 2 years difference in those two that are listed, 60 or 1962.
I remember.
I'm going to say 1962 because that's as good a guess as I've got.
Yep, we're just guessing.
Okie dokie. What is 1960?
60.
Oh,
I had no idea.
well, if I hadn't done this, I wouldn't know either. So you guys are right in there with me. Absolutely.
I chose 60 because he was in the army during the 50s,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and 62 would have been within Kennedy's, and he was not in the army when Kennedy was president.
Oh, that's right.
That's wonderful.
Touche,
You're much
Steve.
more analytical than I am, Steve.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Part of this is that, yes. Yeah, and Hans, team 2, where would you like to go?
Change for 300.
Change for 300. Double Jeopardy.
Woohoo!
Here you go, catch up. Women in the 60s with children over age 16 held paying jobs in the 60s at what percentage? 10% or 25%?
Women in, you mean women
In the 1960s,
or in the 1960s?
who had children over the age of 60. It was
held
different.
paying jobs.
It was different for young mothers. Young mothers had a smaller percentage than this number.
I would say 25%, but I don't know. Hans, you guess. I can see it.
25%.
25%.
5.
What is 25%?
Yahoo!
Yay, team 2.
Got the answer right.
And that's a double Jeopardy.
All
my
right.
goodness.
Oh, look at that.
You're in the
I would have
running.
chosen
love it.
10%, but you gave the answer away, Martha.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, well, I
You
just
said-
said a smaller percentage.
Well,
Never mind.
yeah.
You're right. You're right.
When you got only 2 choices, a smaller percentage is, the other. Anyway, sorry.
You're right. You're right. I can't keep a secret. Steve and Nancy, team 3. I think it's Nancy's turn.
But she needs to listen. She needs to choose along.
Nancy,
Yes,
what column would you like to use?
books at 300.
Books at 300 for Nancy and Steve. Important book of the 60s about a lawyer defending a Black man. The title is this: either Innocent Until Proven Guilty or To Kill a Mockingbird. Team 3.
What do you think, Nancy?
Mm-hmm.
I know it was Jimmy Stewart who was the lawyer.
Hello?
Why don't we try to kill a mockingbird?
Kill a mockingbird.
Okie dokie. Double Jeopardy. What is to kill?
Oh, hey!
Woo! Steve and Nancy. I put that double Jeopardy in the wrong spot, but you still get it. 2 points. There you go.
All right.
Congratulations.
All right.
Yes. Team 4, Don and Myra. Where would you like to go?
Inventions for 200, please.
Okay, inventions for 200, Team 4. Invention in the 60s was supposed to reduce time in the kitchen. Was it the blender or the microwave oven, Team 4?
I remember very clearly it was the microwave oven.
What is the microwave oven, Team 4? You get points for that.
I used to, when my grandmother got a microwave oven, I'd open a thing of biscuits and cook them in there. And I thought, well, they're not turning brown. Well, they're not supposed to turn brown in a microwave oven.
No.
They were blonde. They were blonde biscuits.
Blonde biscuits, yes. When I first got my microwave oven, I was going to make toast. And I didn't have any idea how long to cook stuff. And I cooked it for 1.5 minutes.
You got
It was a hockey puck.
Yeah. He uses a brick.
It does. Do any of you have microwave oven stories while Yetta's gone?
No.
Other than blowing things up, you know.
Yeah, blowing things up.
And we still do that, you know.
Yes.
That's why we buy those covers to put on, you know.
Yeah.
You can buy, because things go all over the place.
Has anybody ever blown up an egg in a microwave?
I think my wife did one time.
Yeah. My first microwave was a not digital, analog, with a turn handle.
Yeah, push buttons for low, medium, and high. And
that's right. Orange and red buttons. It was something else.
And they weighed a ton.
They did.
Yes.
That's right.
Big old honky things.
And did a really good job.
But that, you can just call that.
Okay, Phil and Paulette, Team 1.
You got a category you like?
Okay, because if you want to write a description, then it's going to be filled right away.
No, I don't really have it.
What is that medicine?
Let's go books, etc. for 200.
Books, etc. for 200. Texas Instruments. This is kind of off script. Texas Instruments invented the first handheld calculator in 1967. The cost was this: $150 or $2,500. Phil and Paulette.
I just remember them being very expensive when they first came out.
All right.
I didn't think it was 2,500, but I'm gonna guess 2,500.
And I'm sure Paulette will go along with you.
Absolutely.
Yep, it was.
What was 2,500? Isn't that insane?
And it didn't do very much.
And
No, it didn't. No.
And it spit out paper. It was add, subtract, multiply,
That's right.
divide, and it spit out paper. Yes.
It didn't even do square roots.
No, it didn't. It's stuff you could do on your fingers. Okay, Hans, you pick the next one for you and your bride.
Yes.
Which topic would you like?
Change.
Change for 200.
200.
Go, Hans. The pill was approved by the federal government in 1960 and was used by this many women. Was it used by 66% or 80% of women in the 60s?
You wouldn't have it. You wouldn't have it.
Okay. Well, if it comes back, text me.
I don't know this one.
66%.
66%. Oh, what was 80%? But that's okay. If you didn't know and you hadn't seen the question, you wouldn't know either.
No.
This was about,
I would have been wrong.
other than condoms, was about the
I
only
think I would challenge that number.
Would you?
I just don't know where they got that statistic, because if you factored in women who are, say, younger than a certain age or older than a certain age.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
And you know, I didn't say childbearing women. That's true.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's true. Good point.
Yeah.
Oh, Phil.
But I can't believe in the 60s that it was 80% of all women.
No, I can't either. No.
Well, what can I tell you?
Yeah, really.
It was the detail I got, and it was online. So everything.
So it had to be true.
Correct.
Yeah, of course, it has to be true. Yeah.
Okay, we're giving Team 2 some points.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Giving you points for that, Hans.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. And it was pretty iffy. Okay, Steve and Nancy, Team 3.
Which one do you want, Steve?
Oh, let's do television for 200.
Okie dokie.
Okay, television
Television
200.
for Steve and Nancy. Comic cartoon Rocky and Bullwinkle portrayed these animals. Were they raccoon and deer or squirrel and moose? Team 3. Excuse me.
Squirrel and moose. Is that right, correct, Nancy?
I don't know.
Squirrel and moose.
Was it? It was squirrel and moose. I had a Rocky and Bullwinkle puzzle. I was young enough.
I remember the cartoon.
Yeah.
I do too. Team 3 got some points on that one.
That is fine. We can
Okie dokie. Team 4, Don and Myra.
We're going to go for music, women at 200.
Music and women at 200, Don and Myra. Leslie Gore wrote this song about women's independence. Was it called You Don't Own Me or Sunshine, Lollipops, and Rainbows, Team 4? She wrote them both.
Okay.
Okay, well, so what is that? She wrote them both.
They were about independence.
Oh, about women's independence.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's fine. It's just I would go shockingly high.
Let's go with You Don't Own Me.
It's a guess.
All righty, let's see. What is You Don't Own Me, Team 4?
There you go.
Never heard of it.
Did you ever see the movie, let's see, Second Wives Club?
Oh.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, it was one of their theme songs, but you can look it up.
Okay.
It's New Year's on Friday.
Sorry. Team 1, Phil and Paulette.
Okay.
I don't think we've done change yet. So let's do change for
We want to
100.
do change for 100, Team 1, okay? The NOW, or National Organization of Women, was formed in this year. Was it 1968 or 1966? Paulette?
Since we are having it the following Sunday again, hosting again, so.
I wouldn't have a clue.
Isn't it nice to have a 50% chance?
Oh, yeah. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Take an except,
68 or 66.
I don't even know how to analyze this.
Oh, think out loud. We love listening to you.
The Summer of Love was 68, right?
That's right.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Very good.
Let's go with 68.
Let's go with 68, Phil and Paulette. Let's see. Oh, what is 66?
I would have been wrong too.
Team 1. Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't ask me any more date questions.
Dates and percentages were pretty heavy. Yes, Steve.
What you need to do is there's a program called Miss America.
Yeah.
And it's about that whole movement of now and the Equal Rights Amendment and the whole thing.
Oh, it's a show. It's a series.
Show.
Yeah.
And it's a really good one because it shows both sides of the whole situation.
Oh.
I think that is it on Netflix, I think, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's got Schlafly in it.
Yes.
Phyllis Schlafly and
Phyllis Schlafly
came up the
ranks. It
ranks.
has Bella and all the others. And
yes.
What's her name? I can't remember the name of the other one, the big one. But anyway.
Anyway, it's good of you to think of that.
Yep.
Yay. Okay, Yetta and Hans. And Hans, you to do this one by yourself here.
Okay.
We'll help you.
Inventions
Inventions for 100, Hans.
Okay.
Change in the 1960s was supposed to help speed up mail delivery. We're going to make this one for everybody since get us on the phone. And they weren't here in the 60s. What do y'all think?
Have a good shift, yes.
Zip codes.
Yeah.
Zip codes.
Hans says
zip codes.
Yep.
He is right. It is.
He is perfect.
Team 2. Get those.
Gotten 2 right for you, Yetta.
Yeah.
I see. Maybe he should play by himself.
Yeah, absolutely. Okie dokie. Team 3, Steve and Nancy.
What do you think, Nancy?
Yeah, books is okay with me.
Books. Let's do books.
Books for Team 3. The book Silent Spring warned of pollution and deterioration of the world, written by this woman, Betty Friedan or Rachel Carson. Team 3.
I have no idea, Nancy.
I have no idea.
Never heard of the book before.
I've heard of Betty Friedman before.
I had to read it in junior high school.
Here you go.
I'm trying to remember.
It's worth reading if you haven't read it. And you can probably get it at the library or a half-price bookstore. Because it's still pertinent today.
You just guess.
I'm going to guess. I'm going to say Rachel.
Okay.
Rachel Carson. Let's see. Who was Rachel Carson? Team 3.
Yes.
Betty Friedan was one of the ones with the NOW organization.
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
Yes, she was. Okie dokie. Team 4, Don and Myra.
Television for 100, please.
Television for 100. Team 4. Fred Rogers starred in Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. He was also this. Was he a trumpet player or a Presbyterian minister? Team 4.
I know.
Okay, Presbyterian minister.
Good.
Yep.
Presbyterian minister.
Okay.
Gets points, and everybody knew that one. That's
I did. You're right. I didn't know though.
So another little known fact was that he was a trumpet player in a garage band.
Yeah.
Oh, he was also
It was actually
a piano
both
player.
of them.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Both of those.
Phil, I did not know that, or I would never have.
No, I didn't know that one either. I knew he was a Presbyterian or a minister.
Minister. Oh my goodness. Phil, I need to be more careful about my false answers, don't I? Okay, Phil and Paulette, where would you like to go?
Just close out the category, music and women.
100. The Beatles' first Billboard #1 song was this. Was it I Want to Hold Your Hand or Help?
I think I Want to Hold Your Hand.
All it says, I want to hold your hand.
Yeah.
What is I Want to Hold Your Hand, Team 1? Good answer. Good answer.
Look at those scores, though.
I want you to look at
I know.
Wow.
We are all hot. Look at that. All hot. And you don't start with 0 and get to 1,700 on 25 questions unless you're really good.
Yeah.
But teams 1 and 2 tied for second place at 1,700, and teams 3 and 4 tied for first place at 2,100.
Woohoo!
Hey.
Oh, whoa.
When can we anticipate our check coming?
Yeah, you said there was says about money.
Yeah. We talked about we talked about money, didn't we?
It could be Monopoly money if you want. I don't care.
As long as you don't send us a Baskin Robbins milkshake, we're all right.
Oh, yes.
Don't send us a Baskin Robbins milkshake. Okay.
Okay. If Gail asks me, I'll tell her not to do any more Baskin Robbins. Sometimes she asks me, sometimes she doesn't.
I know. She asked me and I gave her choices.
Oh, nice.
She chose one, and that's what she chose.
Nice. Okay. You guys, you're something else. Well, you're going to get another one of these Friday because the music people wanted to charge us 4 prices to be here on New Year's Eve.
What?
Very popular time of the year for them.
Very
There's a lot of demand.
Yes, for musicians on New Year's Eve. That's correct. Okay, gang, today was Jeopardy in replacing Will Frederick, who we will pray for him and his mother. At least I will. You don't have to, but
oh yeah,
I'm sure he would appreciate it. Tomorrow, Peggy Spear is bringing us abstract, and she said the other day, way abstract.
Yep, yeah.
Didn't she say that? Way abstract.
Janine should be here. She loves abstract.
That's right.
She does. I wish they weren't out of town.
Oh, they're out of town.
Yeah, they'll be back after the first of the year. Then Thursday, we have Emily Corbin, who's going to help us work off some of our holiday calories. And Monday, my Jeopardy will be on Friday, and I don't have the slide yet. And then Monday is Frog Bingo, and we'll be in January.
Yep.
Heavenly days. Yes? Yetta?
No, I just said all right.
All right. Lots of games to play. And on the 15th, the 17th, the middle of January, we're starting our other 2 programs.
Okay.
Lots of that yet to plan. I'm interested to see what we get for those programs, and I will keep y'all posted in case there's something really interesting.
And we can find out where in the world is Heather.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's going to be doing that. She will do the non-dementia program, and I will do the dementia program until we hire a third person.
And hopefully she doesn't give us the clue beforehand.
Yeah, right.
That was my fault. I had her on speakerphone, and she said it. She thought to me.
That's all right.
Do it again,
That's all right.
Steve. I'm sorry.
We still enjoyed it.
It's like press conferences. Always assume the microphone is on.
Yep.
That's true. Yes, everything's on the record.
Too many, how I say, even political problems have occurred because of microphones not being.
Yep.
That's right.
Yes. Yep. And something else. Oh, well, there's tape in the White House.
Yes, there's tape in the White House. Nowadays it's digital, but
yeah.
Nowadays, that's right. Anything y'all need to talk about before we go? This has been a great day.
It has been. Very good.
Thank you, Martha.
Thank you very much.
Y'all are hot. And I will think of something for Friday. It'll be another surprise.
Okay.
Sounds good.
See y'all then.
Bye.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.